My name is Kimberly. I came to Buffalo when I was 17 years old. I moved here from the Bronx. I was born and raised in New York City. I was raised by a single mother. My mom and I were quite close. I was her only child. It was just her and I. My dad had left about the time I was 2. As close as I was to my mom, I think her knowing she was chronically ill, she had been diagnosed with HIV. She almost, in order to save me, changed our closeness. So I think it was, in a way, as a mom, allowing yourself to then say, she'll be okay when I'm not here. I had my mom until I was 10. So I stayed with my aunt. It was obvious she wasn't interested in raising me. She never took custody of me. I don't even remember being taken to a doctor for, even routine care. It was difficult times to go through and a feeling of being lost and alone. We were regular churchgoers, a part of a church that was strict with its traditions. I knew when to kneel, when to sing, and what hymn to sing. I was prepared for those things. But as life became more difficult and had more adversities, I didn't know to rely on Jesus. When I moved to Buffalo, a friend invited me to church. And it was there that I learned what a relationship was with Jesus Christ. And I was saved in that church. And it changed everything. There was a warmth and a love amongst her family, and even when I walked into the church, that I had never experienced before. It was a feeling of being home. It was a feeling of no longer being alone, no longer fighting a battle for myself, by myself. With raising my daughter, my goal and hope is that she always put God first. And I think and feel deeply that the foundation has been put there for her to continue that throughout her life. This June, my daughter and I chose to get baptized, and we were able to do it together.
And how do we follow that up? Well, we bring a young woman who's got to see the faith of her mother and is here to follow in her steps.
I want to declare that I believe in Jesus Christ and that God will always be first in my life.
As a mom, I couldn't be more proud that she's made a decision to accept Christ into her life so early. God is certainly a God of redemption. In spite of what the enemy had planned, he took my life in another direction. Today, I sit of service to him, service to his people, and am able to be a mother that is an example of how Christ wants one to live. And I am grateful that I get to raise her. I am so grateful that strongholds have been broken. I'm grateful that I have been given the wisdom to do this differently. My life has a different trajectory because of Jesus and my relationship with him.